What's up, y'all? It's your man ES the Hermit Star back again with another video, and I'm here to do the Scorpio new moon reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So, if you have Sagittarius anywhere in your chart, sun, moon, or rising, ooh, this is for you. I love a good shuffle. But before we get into, before I finish the shuffle, let me finish, my lunch, apparently. But before we get into it, this Scorpio new moon that has started today is essentially the death and rebirth of you, okay? And this is affecting not just, Scorpios, not, your sign was chosen by the generator, but it's not just Sagittarius's, but just, in general, everybody. But it's about, again, like I said, the death and the rebirth. There are just certain things about you that you know for a fact, either about yourself, about maybe your career, how life is going for you at this moment in time, how it's been going for you, either this year or just throughout the past 2 years or so. Some things that you would like to change, but you're not necessarily making those changes. Well, this is the time where half-stepping is not going to fly. It's not going to fly anymore, And for those who don't know what half-stepping is, it's pretty much someone who isn't doing the thing that, they're not going full throttle at doing the thing that they want to do, Shout out to Big Daddy Kane. I don't know if he coined the term, but, he's a rapper. He's got a song called Ain't No Half Stepping. Go look it up. You can pause this video, go listen to that song, or wait till after, of course, to go check that song out if you're unfamiliar with the song, of course. But this is not the time to be half-stepping when it comes to your desires, your goals, who you want to be, what you want to achieve. What the Scorpio new moon is saying is, if you are going to settle in the whole half-stepping, if you are going to half-step, if you are going to choose that route, then you have to be okay with settling with how things are right now. Because there is no in-between. There is no I can half step, or I can just dip my toe into certain areas and still get, what I want or get what I desire. It's not going to work like that. Not for this thing that you desire. It might work like that in other areas. It might not work like that at all. The era of half step, it might just be done. Like, where it's like you can't even half step into things that you kind of sort of want. It's like if you say you want it, whether you kind of sort of want it or you really want it, you have to do the things to go out and get it. You have to be the person to go out and do that. If you want love, let's just use that as an example. You can't half step anymore when it comes to that. The things you were doing it before, the not putting yourself out there and just hoping, wishing, praying, or thinking that someone was just going to notice you and make all the effort in the world while you just sit back and do nothing and sit pretty. That's over now. This new moon is saying that's over now. You want love, you're going to have to put yourself out there just as much as you want the other person to put their effort into carrying that relationship or starting that relationship with you. It can't be just you doing nothing anymore. It's not, again, half-stepping, where, you're the only moves you're making are in your mind. It's time to make moves outside in your mind as well. It's not saying don't think about things. Don't just move without thought and just do things. You can still think about these things, but the era, again, the time of just not doing anything and just having these thoughts be thoughts, and then thinking the universe is just going to let these thoughts bring things into your life, whatever you want. Again, a partner, a new job, higher pay, a house, or whatever, a car, whatever that thing is, right? Half stepping. You half stepping. You're not doing anything to achieve that. Now, I'm not saying you have to go from A to Z and get it all the way. Like, you have to go from, if you don't get it by the end of this weekend or by the end of this year, then you're a failure. No, this is energy that's going to be lingering on for quite some time now. So you have the time to get the desired outcome you want for whatever it is. It's simply just saying, get started on it right now. At this moment in time, get started on it. So I'm here to do your tarot read, okay? And then we'll see how this correlates with the Scorpio new moon. What is something that you would need to let go of, essentially, just let it die. And how it pertains to your certain situation and what you need to give life to, allow to sprout, essentially. If you would like a more so personal reading, you are able to book that by sending me an email. You can find my email in the description box of this video and any video. Okay, you do that. You can do that. Just be aware that there are scammers within this community. So if anyone is pretending to be me, offering reads, offering anything that I don't even offer to you, it's a scam. So just be aware of that. I would never reach out to you asking you if you want a reading, period. So with that being said, let's get started with your reading. You have the Chariot in reverse. So this is goallessness. This is oppositions as well. But I feel like a lot of the opposition that you're facing at this moment in time is you. It's not someone else in the way. It's you, for whatever reasons as to why you don't want to get moving on the thing that you desire, and it's apparent, and at least here in this reading, that you do have some wishes that you want to be fulfilled, and if you do things right, they will be fulfilled. So don't fret too much about the Chariot in reverse. Don't fret too much about the King and the King of Pentacles in reverse as well. But the universe wants you to get out of this energy. This part of you needs to die in order for you to obtain the thing to get your wishes fulfilled. The hedonistic self, the shallowness aspect of you. If you want to obtain this wish fulfillment, seems like the universe is saying you're going to have to kill this off. Again, death and rebirth. You're going to have to kill this side of you, essentially. And to do that, honestly, it's just going to take some soul search. A lot of this work is just going to take some soul searching and going within. Even if the Hermit card doesn't show up, using that Hermit energy and saying, okay, this is something that I definitely need to rid myself of, but also these are things that I want to work toward, and again, in rebirth, it doesn't have to be an instant, like you're instantly that, whatever that version of yourself is. It's simply doing the work to get started, not just continuously thinking about it, dreaming about it, hoping about it, wishing about it, but actually doing the work to be that, or to achieve that. You have the Nine of Cups, and this is why I kept saying, like, the whole wishes fulfillment thing is because this is the card of wishes being fulfilled, the card of luxury as well. So it does seem as though that whatever has you in this mode, and even in this mode of opposition, like, again, you are the opposition of yourself. You do get over it, Sag, with this whole idea that you become more self-assured, because Nine of Cups is also someone who is more self-assured about themselves as well. You become more self-assured, and because of that positive energy, you start to do things, you start to become things that will ring in this luxury, your wishes being fulfilled. So it all comes together at the end of the day. It all works out. But again, it has to start with you killing off the self that isn't it isn't going to be good for this. You know, uh, simple as that. Also, the King of Pentacles is, someone who is bad with their finances. Yeah, bad with their finances. In reverse, let me just put that away. King of Pentacles in reverse is someone who is bad with finances. Possibly you realize that and you kill that side off, and then you start budgeting, you start doing things, and because of that you're now able to afford the life that you've always imagined for yourself, or that you're imagining for yourself. And even if you don't fully have it, once again, you're doing things to obtain that, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for trusting me to be your intuitive reader for today, or at least one of your intuitive readers for today. If you got anything of value from this reading, I would love it if you hit the like button, leave a comment, share, and subscribe as well. If you're not subscribed, all of that is free, of course. If you would like a personal read with me, you're able to book one by sending me an email. You can find my email in the description box of this video and every video. Just know that there are scammers out there, so if there's someone pretending to be me offering you reads and stuff, it's a scam. I will never reach out to you asking you for a read. I'll never reach out to you in general. Simple as that. So that is that. Until next time, until next reading, you see me when you see me. Peace out.